Alright, you want to do the random this time?
Yeah, I'll do random. I wish you could like just press it and hold it down.
That'd be nice. Dude, you can hit square.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you are?
Do this. Tell me when to stop.
No, we're doing 3, remember?
I know, I'm saying, tell me when to stop, that'll be the first one.
Stop.
Angels? Okay. I don't look. Just 10.
Stop.
San Diego. Angels, San Diego.
Stop.
Oh, nice. We got them once before, didn't we?
Yeah.
No more.
Stop.
I want the Angels.
Angels.
Yes. Alright, time for the other side.
Stop.
Milwaukee already got them.
Stop. We never played with Milwaukee.
I know, but still. Seattle?
Jeez.
I don't want to do that one, but let's hope we get 2 other more desirable.
Alright. Stop.
Arizona. Ooh.
Stop.
Nope.
Stop. We got them already once, too.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
When?
2 games ago.
Oh. Fine.
Stop. 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 Stop.
What the?
Stop. Stop.
Okay, finally somebody else. Say Diamondbacks.
I kind of want to do Seattle.
Are you serious? They could poop on us.
All they got is Delta Cruz.
Do you see how the 27 and 18 are first in their division for a reason? I would do Seattle if we had a better team.
Alright, then just... Alright, well, who do you want to pick then? You said you want to do who? Padres? Or no, Arizona? Go to Arizona. Do Arizona then. You passed them already.
I know. Okay, you know what? So we don't have to choose our enemies. We'll just do this number, and we'll just pay attention to whoever we get over there.
What on that?
Yeah, and we'll choose
Alright.
whatever. Actually, you know what? We should do cover this side.
And just what?
Yeah, and then just
You
choose
do.
that side. So
Stop.
Braves 1.
Stop.
Houston, boy, I already played against them with
Yeah.
those.
Stop.
Yanks, we already played against them though.
Alright.
So Braves,
Stop.
Nationals. Okay, I'm liking that. Braves, Nationals.
Alright.
Or do you just want to go with this?
That's, yes.
Alright, what do we get?
Oh!
Tigers.
Oh! That's gonna be interesting. Dude, we're probably taking on Verlander.
Probably.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Flag.
Flag?
Yep.
This one?
Yep. I
That's
like
a good
that
one.
But I just realized who I get.
Oh, Scherzer.
Uh-huh. At least I won't have a player leaning in if I have a freaking no-no going.
Okay, do you want Scherzer or do you want Strasburg?
Scherzer.
Because either pick.
Scherzer. Scherzer.
We've been playing a lot of National League games.
And you got Daniel Murphy, Jason Worth,
Dude.
Rendon, Harper. Is that? Oh,
Espinoza, Ramos. Okay, let's see.
put in Taylor though, man.
Over who? Got Revere,
That's right,
Harper,
yeah.
and Jason Worth.
That's
I
right.
think we're just set. Oops.
We'll pitch hit Taylor if we need to.
The sticks are yours first.
That's right, I'm pitching. Anibal Sanchez?
We should poop on him.
Who? Ian Kinsler, Justin Upton, Nick Castellanos.
Drop some deuces on him.
There's two Martinez's. What?
That lineup was like Joe Ross instead of Scherzer on the lineup, but then it said Scherzer pitching.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park.
There he is.
Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, left-handed hitters, they've had their way with him, hitting over 300 against him this season. We'll see if he makes any adjustments in this one.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And with the light rain falling the way it is here at game time, if you're a speed threat, a slick field can really work to your advantage. It's tough to make the plays out there on the infield. Hit the ball on the ground and run, but it's not going to help you if you don't put the ball in play.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, so much for a no-no.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. J.D. Martinez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better. Hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
The Braves suspend outfielder Hector
Skied in the air
Oliveira.
to straightaway left. Moya on the move, 1 away.
Braves suspend Hector
At the plate,
Oliveira
Anthony
for
Rendon.
82 games
He'll get
without
his first
pay.
opportunity in this one.
He broke for violating domestic violence policy.
Sanchez gets his sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball
drop,
as this
stay
is
fair.
ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Rendon on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I thought that was foul.
It looked like a pretty easy decision that time by the third base umpire.
Dude, look at this.
He's going to have a good look at this one, and you'll see it definitely hits right on the left field line. It even kicks up some chalk into the air. That'll let this guy get up to second here with a double.
Hello.
Bryce Harper will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. High and deep to right center field. Upton going back. Gone! A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0. Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Daniel Murphy will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
I called it. Odor's suspension from 8 to 7 games.
Got
So
him
it was
swinging
reduced-
in the
it
dirt.
reduced by
Martinez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Still suspended Jose Batista for
Nats pick up a pair in the
150
inning on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Washington.
All-time 5-time Pro Bowler Wes Welker mulling retirement.
Victor Martinez will stand in for the first time here.
No,
He's got
it
that
went from
average
8
up
to
over
7.
340 here entering play. Scherzer gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Worth is under it. 1 out.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Nick Castellanos will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
batting seventh.
Justin Upton will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Didn't want to do that.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Jason Worth will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
And that may be the pitch that he'll remember from this at-bat. When he's hot, he doesn't miss that.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy two-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got
What
him
am I
swinging,
doing?
and that will end the inning. Steven Moya is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Anibal Sanchez will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. That's down low, it's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Miguel Cabrera stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Dirty.
Fastball dropped it on him.
Max Scherzer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Sanchez sets his sights. 1-1 pitch on its way. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
Good job there on 1-2 as he winds up getting the bunt down.
He's slow.
Oh, and he got off the bag. And he kicked the ball. And he kicked the ball.
To call
He
that
played
out
soccer.
would be an understatement. I did not see that one coming, but he's able to leg it
Yeah,
out.
dude.
My monkey moment.
Ben Revere will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
You know, if there's any consolation, though, he saw a lot of pitches. So it's a good at-bat. Not the result he wanted, but a good at-bat.
Oh, come
Step on the
on.
bag for 1. And they'll get the tag on him at second. It's a 3-6 double play.
Why would he still have his gun?
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
That's stupid. I get a freaking
Some of our nation's young... J.D. Martinez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Worth going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
That hit the track first.
Hit the trap.
At the warning track.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run.
It did.
I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had,
Shut
I
up,
think he makes
you
this play.
stupid.
Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Just say
lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. 3-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He pitched right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
We are.
Stepping in now, Nick Castellanos. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
It's okay, at least I'm recording when we say kick Hernandez or whatever.
Justin Upton steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this. Bryce Harper is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
That splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Washington.
Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Now, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
8:30 this splitter.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He guessed the right pitch, but for some reason swung through it like a monkey.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Jason Worth is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they banned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And this takes off on Victor as it's by him to the backstop. And this is fired right into center field.
Ooh, fielding errors.
It's good. That's what we like.
Give me a splitter.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. This is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
A little bouncer.
I know you want to instead of. I know you do. We haven't been not throwing that force.
Sanchez pauses. 1-2 on its way. Tough fastball that
Slightly
time, but he
later.
hangs with it to stay alive.
Oh, now you throw forcing. Come on. Try to make stutter. Come on.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
And so far,
there's a
throughout
lot of
his
errors.
entire start, he's had very little go right out there on the mound for him. And this is
That
just
rain,
going to
man,
add
it's
to
that
the
rain.
misery as that pitch will be scored a wild pitch.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him
fastball's
so
not
far on the
working.
mound. He's had to
Throw
work
me
for
a
everything,
splitter.
and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he got it. Minimizing the damage at
did.
just a run. The inning is
Bull
over.
crap.
Nationals get...
Alright, here we go.
Steven Moya heads for the box
I
to
read
start
that all
off
the
the
way
5th
through.
in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on
Sit
base so
down.
they can get a rally started and get back in this thing.
And a
I love
changeup
how
swung on and missed for the first down.
The pitcher, number 19.
Into the box now, Anibal Sanchez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Worth moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The shortstop, number 1.
Jose Iglesias will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Grounded to third. Rendon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
All right.
And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
What the hell are they doing over there?
Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian. Here is it's Wilson Ramos that gets
But you
set
know
to
what?
lead off the
Fix it, Alex.
Nationals
Still change
half
it.
of the inning. Sanchez is ready, coming home
Got
with
it.
the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't
Are
pull
you
that one back
serious?
as he clearly broke the
Why
plane
you
of the
hold up?
plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a ball
Really?
popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And
Yeah.
taken in out there for the first out. Max Scherzer steps in now.
Max.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Let's do it again.
It's bunted into the air.
Really?
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what,
That's
we've
not a
still got
strikeout.
a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is.
Idiot.
They
He can
counted
make
that
that
as a
number
strikeout.
really interesting by the time this one's through.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers
plug the
starting
rest
to
of the
loosen up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an
Ew,
offense.
what the hell?
Give me a four seam.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
No.
Good eye to
His
lay off the
leg-
slider there, and he
leg
works
kick
it to
or whatever.
full 3-2 here. Anthony Rendon would be next. A little roller toward the hole.
And he like struggles
Throw
like
to first in plenty of
like
time, and the
crouches
side
like
is retired.
Quasimodo.
3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it's still 3-1. Ian Kinsler steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Wonder if we'll be able to
And
squeeze
another
this game
foul
out,
ball.
like, in the next, I don't know, 10 or so minutes.
Probably.
So I should be fine as long as I leave by like 6.
Line drive to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit.
This is strange how we have so many close games. blow anyone out.
So a solid single
All
to
we did
left,
with the Orioles.
and that gives him a multi-hit
wasn't that
game
like
here
9 or
tonight.
something?
And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Tigers in that category.
Yeah, he's a big
Which I guess is
producer
really
offensively for this ball
but,
club.
I mean,
Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out. J.D. Martinez will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Full count, 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Oh my
And
God!
he misses it. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I'm sure Yet's gonna come back.
I wasn't trying to.
Please, no.
So stepping in,
No outs.
Victor Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In the air out to left. Moving under it, Worth makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3. Nick Castellanos will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Justin Upton will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Anthony Rendon will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Sanchez into his motion. Here's the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you've got this guy on deck.
Is it full count?
Yep.
High in the air out
Go!
to center field.
Oh
Upton's under
my
it.
gosh, really?
He's got it one away.
I win the battle. I do. I win the stinking battle.
But you
Bryce
lost one.
Harper will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11
I even guessed it in
the
that
ball
same
game.
spot, and they
And I
still
think this rain is definitely complicating matters out there. It's really coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. And
the
you
batting
know,
difficulty
when you're
on
out there
All-Star.
blinking and trying to keep the water out of your eyes and the
Freaking
rain's
wonder.
dripping off of your helmet, it's making your grip really...
And we'll have to leave it there.
Now you throw
This
a
is
splitter,
strike
but guess what,
3,
this whole
and
time
that
you don't-
will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. 6
We're
innings
tied,
are in
right?
the books.
Yeah.
Score holds at 3-3.
I'm trying to get you.
Stephen Moya is set to get us
seems like to be
started
the one
for
thing
the
we
late
can't
innings
do.
of this one. And he takes a called
Get my
strike
starting
2.
pitcher a W.
And he lays off the curveball.
Yeah, let's sit
Strike
down.
3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Cameron Maben will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get
Yeah, in the
something
future-
started here with 1 gone in the inning.
We're just gonna
In
take
there
the
at
best
the letters
team
1 and 2
come against
now.
the worst team,
Yeah,
and
he's
then we'll see
definitely
how
still
screwed
bringing
the
it.
game really
It's the
is.
7th inning, and we're still here in the catcher's mitt, snapping all the way up here.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop.
Jose Iglesias will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Reached for and popped into the air, back
Sorry, I don't
behind
care if I
second.
take Scherzer out because
Murphy
one of
is
the
there
better
to make the
closers
catch,
in
and the
his
side is
years.
retired. So nothing happening this time around.
I will close the game
Justin
out with
Wilson
that one.
will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Daniel Murphy will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out
Stretch
of
and toss him.
Really need him to come through right here.
Yassimiro. Hey,
Warm up or stretch out?
warm up.
Count 3 and 3.
Even though I don't know who he is, but I'll probably put
This one's a different pitcher.
This is a different picture.
I guess a fastball.
Struck him out as his
What?
runs continue as that's his third
What?
strikeout of the game.
That was doo-doo!
That's a rough night at the ballpark here.
You're a rough
Third
night at the
strikeout.
ballpark, sir.
One thing you can't do, though, you can't
Shut
go
up!
into that dugout hanging your head. You gotta
Oh
think,
my
God.
hey,
goodness.
it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
The batting difficulty
Danny
on Sting and
Espinoza
All-Star.
stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for
No,
a
we're
change
not.
here with the first two guys
Oh, the
going down
computer's
on
screwing us
strikes
like
to
this.
start the
All right,
inning.
1-1. Probably gonna throw a cutter. Why not?
And he looks at one in
Threw a
there,
high
1-2.
fastball.
That
Guys,
could've been the one.
this has
That
been
would've been
just
the
what
one.
the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's
That
done
would have been a
exactly
smack
that.
black jack.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Oh!
Still 2-2.
Back to wall.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Oh!
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, that high fastball.
Ooh, got it.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a
serious?
high fly ball
I
out
win
to
another
straightaway
stinging
center.
battle.
Upton is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington.
Alright, here we go.
Ian Kinsler will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman.
Right now,
And
here
they'll
we'll
take
get
this to
Max
the bag of
strikeouts.
3
Get him out.
unassisted for the first out. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now a swing, and
No.
Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. A leap
Really?
at the wall, but he can't bring this one back.
Really?
It's a home run.
This game screws us.
So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3. New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Victor Martinez will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him
It's
out.
funny how it calls
On
that
to
one a
first
strike.
as they get the
ball
double play to
for
get
you,
him out of
but
the
when
inning.
Yeah.
4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday. Justin Verlander is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of
This
the
game
8th.
is messed up. There's something wrong with him. Verlander is not a stinking leader.
Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos,
has been-
as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Either
It's a
that,
close ball game,
or
but it's starting
Sting's
to
being
get late,
stupid and
so they
taking
need to get
starters
at
and
least
using them
one
as
back here in
relievers.
this inning.
rocket to third.
There we go.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You want pinch run?
The pitcher, number 52, Yusmeiro Petit.
Go to Michael Taylor again. I don't know what
He's
his
got
skill.
it.
Hit triangle.
Who's fast?
Look at triangle.
So Taylor's fast. Taylor, I want to bring him. I'll bring Taylor into pinch run.
Pinch run.
But for someone in the back,
Stephen Drew.
he's got. I like this guy.
What's built to Drew? Yeah, his contact and Bauer are better. That's plate vision.
I do
Huh?
Clint Robinson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Clint Robinson.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
Speed and a 39 steal. Start it now.
For what?
Call your pitch and start the steal now.
Which one do I do to steal?
L2.
Okay.
Start.
Dude, I'm scared. I don't want it. There's no outs.
Don't worry. You got it.
There's no outs.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Select your pitch and then start it.
I'll just
Start it.
hold on. No, I'm just gonna.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'm just gonna.
A look here at the hit
Start
first
it.
side
Do
on
it.
the late going.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
He's running towards second. On the ground, softly towards second.
That
He's
stopped
got
the
it.
double play.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they
And they
record
stopped
the
the
out.
double play.
Now batting.
So striding in, Ben Revere, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the
Shut
outfield.
up! I'm not doing it again.
Do it again and bunt.
And now a pitch that hits him here. But hang on. They're going to say he went after it. And that's strike 3.
Some guys live for this situation on the mound. There's a guy in scoring position. You lead by
Wow.
just a run.
Wait, so that
It's
just goes as an
all
out?
on you.
That's
and then
that's
you go
an
out
out.
and punch someone out
That's
like that.
crap.
I love it.
High fastball.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
Seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners in scoring position.
Trying to hold the lead. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at
Oh, Bryce is up.
Please let me get the Bryce.
Batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
Here's a line drive
Yes!
into
Send
left
him,
center.
send him,
Will
send him,
that
send
get
him,
the
send him,
job
send him,
done?
send him,
It's a base hit.
Tied up.
Runner from second
Yes.
crosses the plate.
Yes.
It's a
Tied up.
4-4 game.
And
Bryce
big bad
Harper
Bryce up
steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big
Oh,
time
come
with 2
on.
outs.
That was my
And
pitch.
that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Strike 3, and the
all right,
potential
it's tied.
go-ahead
It's all right,
run
it's all right.
left on base.
And with that,
Michael Taylor will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching,
Oh.
number
he's
3,
gonna catch.
Michael Taylor.
Whoops.
Jonathan
Oh,
Papelbon
he's not
comes
moving.
on
Dang
now
it.
trying to keep this ball game tied. Nick Castellanos digs in now after lining out in his last try.
You want to keep Michael Taylor in there?
Yeah.
We have a catcher we can put in. We have a catcher we can put in.
Ooh.
Jose Lobatone.
No, just keep going.
Really?
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
He's not going to be, making any throws. Although he's got good fielding. But,
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Papelbon's ready. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. Justin Upton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. In for strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Steven Moya gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. James McCann will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 34, James.
And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop.
He's already at third. Don't throw.
And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Oh, gosh.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And they're
swing, you
out
fiery taco fart!
Wide for ball 3.
Fiery taco fart!
Thought they had him, but definitely outside.
What?
Not by a
the
whole lot.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Jose Iglesias will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances
oh
to this point in the game. He could make up for it with a big hit right here.
3-2 now. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2
That's how you do it. All right.
Alex Wilson will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
They brought in Verlander for 8 pitcher or 8
Ryan
hitter.
Zimmerman will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
You got 4 pitches.
No, he's got 3. Oh, 4.
A pause and the 0-2. Grounded to short. Iglesias is up with it, and a rather easy first out. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Yeah,
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
To first.
Are you serious?
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
I just had a walk-off home run.
Jason Worth ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
All right.
Yeah, that
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So they can't get that winning run home. And
all right, Joe Pop.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To 2-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Squatted for that, really?
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Miguel Cabrera will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very
give him that high fastball
in this ball game.
Drive it.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Worth has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. J.D. Martinez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing across here this half, so one will win it.
That's not good.
Danny Espinoza steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
You got 2 pitches to play with.
3-1, here it is. And it's full now, 3-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Right side.
Serious?
There for it, and he's set down, 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jonathan.
Dude, we have to warm up a whole nother pitcher.
I know. We can do it, though.
We better start warming him up now, then.
I will.
Chris Heisey will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Steven freaking Drew. Put in the starter. Have Strasburg close the game.
Yeah. You guys do it to us. Do it to you, screwballs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Give me something actually hit it.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. This is line to left.
Drop!
A dive.
Yes!
Oh, he can't hang on. The
Slide!
And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2
That was
bases.
a good high five. That was a perfect high five.
Yes. The 11th inning just yet. That 2-out double is going to put the winning run at second base. So 1 more base hit here.
I wish I
send
had
us
an
all
out
home.
to play with.
Ben Revere will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that 1 swing could make up for a whole game's worth of
Dang
swing.
it.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Moya is there to make the catch, and that means...
Oh, yeah.
Hey, why not? Let's have some fun.
Victor Martinez comes to the plate
Please
as
don't.
the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Stop this nonsense. Please, no.
Tap fouled at home plate.
His 4-seamer was a 79.
Belted high and
You
deep into right center.
stupid.
Back goes Harper.
What have you done?
Still going back.
Oh, good.
And just
He's
short
only
of a
11
home
speed,
run,
damn.
this ball's off the wall. And your go-ahead
Okay,
run
please
is
put
in
Strasburg
second
in
base
now.
here with a leadoff double. And time will be called.
Why
here
are you
as
cheering?
with
You
the
got a
important
double off
go-ahead
a
run at second base.
opposition
They'll
player.
have to go and get a little more speed out there. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
He's ready.
Switch R1.
Steven Strasburg will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Steven.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
97.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out.
Is he going to hit again?
Yes, I will.
Justin Upton
We started the
digs
top
in.
in order.
He was
Two,
sat
three,
down on
four.
strikes in his last at bat. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Your job right here on the mound,
Yes.
gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that could easily be a sac fly.
Digging in and looking for more.
Oh, my gosh.
Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Jared Saltalamacchia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And when he's in a jam,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Okay.
So it's no
I've got
runs on
2,
a
3,
hit,
and
no
4 to play
errors,
with.
and 2 men left.
Bring in Saltalamacchia.
Mike Aviles will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching
You don't
from
even
here
put
out.
him in as a
Mark
pitcher.
Lowe will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game.
6:30.
See what time it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I didn't think he was gonna throw that 2-seamer like that. Maybe it's something
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Really high fastball.
You can have a 2-seamer down low, huh?
Oh,
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here.
He got
One
it
away. Bryce Harper strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
high fastball. This ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
and this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Protecting the 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he strikes
Are you
out again.
serious?
So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman stands into the box. Really used a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Give it to me. Come on.
And he
What
chased
the
it in
crap?
the dirt. And that ends the inning.
Crap.
Jose Iglesias will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Struck him out as his woes
We got-
continue as
we got
that's
through
his
the heart of
third
the order. We got
strikeout
all the
of the
good guys.
game.
Now I just.
Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Good
Try and watch
battle.
it.
Count remains
YouTube
full.
while you're driving.
Bases are empty. 1 man.
Try and see if you can find the link.
I could look at it on your.
Hit hard back up the middle. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game.
Only one bagger.
I can look at it on your YouTube.
What?
Miguel
The ring?
Cabrera
Right
runs
now?
forward once more. He smacked the homer back in the 8th in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Oh, shite. Why did you wait? I went home on accident.
J.D. Martinez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2.
Yeah.
And that misses 2-2. Punched hard the other way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the
Why'd you
play. It's a
hesitate?
base hit. He'll come home with it.
Got it.
And he is
Let's go.
out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to
feel like
remain
I gotta stay. I
deadlocked
gotta
as
do
the
it one
inning is.
time.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And he'll strike out here
serious?
yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Oh, Jason Word.
Jason Word ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time out.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Boy, and they
What the
cannot
crap?
touch him right now.
I am
5
so
straight
sick of
strikeouts
garbage.
on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals.
Danny Espinosa strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Hey, random game.
Gets
my
him to swing at a
goodness.
pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Upton,
Jeez.
and the inning is over.
There you go.
Nationals gone in order. This game's all tied at 4.
You can hear us.
That's not good.
All right, my YouTube is
Mike Aviles
I think
steps
John
in to
Gruber.
begin the inning.
Just text us.
it's. Oh wait, actually, the post should be on my Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, I shared it to my Facebook, so the thing should be on there. All right. See ya.
Strasburg looks in, 1-1 on its way. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos will step in, a ground out victim his last time. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Justin Upton stands in here trying to get off the Schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that.
Come on.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. 2-1.
Swallowed a bug.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
I think it swallowed a bug.
And he fires
Got
a
it.
fastball now for a called strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Got him looking,
Got him.
and that ends the inning.
All right. Come on.
One left for Detroit. Still. Michael Taylor is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number
Yeah, I'll just let Steven hit.
Steven Strasburg stands in. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And that is swung on and missed.
Come
And things are
on.
starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
center fielder, number 9.
Now at the plate, Ben Revere. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least. Mark Lowe will stand in now to start the 14th, and I don't know about you guys, but it's getting past my bedtime.
Yeah, I'm with you. How about a few runs?
Really?
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. Jose Iglesias trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Chopped foul right at home plate. Strasburg steps into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler. He singled his last time up. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Hot shot to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Anthony Rendon is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that.
Iglesias gets down to make the play in time.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Right fielder number
Bryce Harper strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. High and deep to right.
There it is.
Back goes
There it
Martinez
goes.
to the track,
Walk-off
to the
homer.
wall.
Bryce Harper. Let's go.
Santa Maria. Game over. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really.
And broadcast.